What up, everybody? It is election day, so I thought that was a perfect time to upload another Mindless 9gag video. That's right. While the world's biggest shitstorm is going on, I'd rather be discussing more amusing things going on in the world. So I thought I'd take some time to decompress and review some memes. That'll be fun. Alright. Here we got Meanwhile Norway. I don't get this one. I guess Norway has a lot of blonde women. Damn, actually there's fucking nothing but blonde women. It's something of a stereotype, but I've met so many guys from all over who seem to be desperate to get some sort of Scandinavian women. And I don't get it myself. I'm not personally into it. Not into blondes. I much prefer brunettes. But, yeah. Hopefully that music's not coming across too loud. I know it's going to basically take away my copyrights on this video. Or whatever, fuck it. To all my fellow Austrians out there, I hope you stay safe. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I guess because COVID. Right. Okay. What food do you swear people only pretend to like? Oh, that's a good question. What food do people only pretend to like? I don't know. I'm kind of baffled by some people who might actually consider the possibility of lying about the things they like because they want to appear a certain way. For me, it's like, it's just not that way. I'm very open and honest about what I like and what I dislike. Because ultimately, what does it get me in the end? So I can't really think of any foods that I think people might pretend to like. I just generally believe that people probably are honest about what they like and dislike. And I can't even think of any foods I dislike. There are foods I prefer and foods I don't necessarily prefer, but there's no food I don't think I eat around. Pretty much a garbage disposal. Alright, stay safe inside your Vienna. What's going on in Austria? What the fuck? That's the second post I'm going to look at. Is Austrian news. Austria. Vienna terrorist attack. What the hell? Oh no. Well, god damn it. So I was hoping to do this 9gag video to mostly just think about, lighter stuff, joke stuff, meme stuff, and then I find out that there's a terror attack in Vienna. Let's see. Vienna terrorist attack, several dead after shooting near synagogue in Austria. Oh fuck. 15 hospitalized, 7 with serious injuries. Vienna Mayor, Michael Ludwig, okay, someone didn't proofread that, says that 15 people have been hospitalized, 7 with serious injuries, as far as we can understand. 2 civilians have died in the attacks. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, you know what? My thoughts and prayers do go out to anyone impacted by this attack, but, and I don't want to seem heartless, but I would like to just move on. God damn it. There's another one. Stay safe, people. Is it an active shooter? Is he still out there? Let's see. In case you're joining us, police said that the several shots were fired shortly after 8 p.m. on Monday on a lively street. And that, once again, don't know the time difference, but we're here out on the West Coast, so much difference. The attack occurred in the last night before a new coronavirus lockdown was due to come into force in the city. Is this in response to the lockdowns? I do know that there's been a lot of protests going on across Europe because Europe is considering a second lockdown. I think some countries have already gone into it, like Belgium has. And I saw a post earlier today about the Belgium lockdowns, and I thought, okay, so people got to stock up on their toilet paper again, I guess. Why? What is it about toilet paper? The whole thing about the first lockdowns is I think people were panicking because they didn't know a lot. There was so much unknown. I feel like we know more now, and we should be a little more responsible and behave in a sane manner. But people will panic, and I guess they're panicking because they don't know how long the lockdowns will go on. And I'd hope that stores might implement some policies where you can limit certain things to 1 or 2 items maximum, so we don't have people hoarding. Again, that's just. I remember that earlier in the year. Does anyone who's watching this video remember the story about the guy who bought all the hand sanitizer within a 20-mile radius or whatever, went out to every store and cleared it out. And then I think the local government in Tennessee, I think it was in Tennessee, made it illegal for him to sell that because he was trying to extort it. So, oh no, it was Amazon. Amazon said he couldn't sell it, or eBay, some fucker. Goddamn. All right, moving on. After getting hit by a car this year, I think it's only appropriate to wear this for Halloween. That's not funny. What do we got here? Oh, that didn't go as planned.
Oh my god! Mr. Bilbo, where are you going? Going on to this website.
Stupid. Okay, so far not much good. What the hell is this? Where can I find this original? Okay, I don't want that. Imagine going along with it. Imagine going along with and setting this entire thing up. Of course, honey, you can invite as many people as you like to. It's a baby shower in the
Un documento. Ustedes saben que.
Okay, so it's a baby shower and the father brings a lawyer and prove that he isn't the father and is a chubby guy at the end, exposing his wife in front of everyone.
Ustedes saben que voy a ser papá, pero saben que se olvidaron de un pequeño detalle, mi amor. Acá tengo las pruebas de que no son 4 meses, sino.
No, it's just not good baby, sorry. What the hell? Apple quality control. I was really hoping for a little bit of mindless 9gag, but so far nothing's really gripping me. Washington, D.C. is boarded up in preparation for the election. Looks like they're preparing for a war on the streets. Yeah, I know. Right. That's how it looks. That's how it feels for a lot of people. God damn. Oh, yeah, everything's boarded up. They're just... Well, they've learned. People have, honest to God, just learned. They know what to expect these days. Like, you can't expect people to disagree without rioting. Oh, my God. No, but let's see. This lady has lost everything in the tornado, including her dog.
The dog. The dog. The dog. Hi, puppy. The dog.
She got the dog back.
Oh. Oh, Valdy.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, Valdy. Bless your little bitty heart.
Dog is...
Help me.
Oh, no.
Help me. Oh, Valdy. Oh. 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 Come on. Get him. Oh. 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 Oh.
No, she got her dog back. No, this is a meme that's been catching on, and I quite enjoyed it. The Fleetwood Mac guy covered the song.
Now here you go again. You say you want your free.
Yeah, she's got a voice. Every guy checking out Emma Watson's butt in a UN meeting. This guy's eyes are up here, but these guys' eyes are down. So, oh, that guy ends up looking. Maybe it's just me, but I never found Emma Watson that attractive. I know that I think that there are probably a lot of guys who find her attractive, but I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I grew up with Hermione, so I know a lot of guys who she's like their first crush, but I just don't get it. I just don't find her personally attractive. I mean, she's an attractive girl, but I don't personally find her. Oh, guys, that Stitch. Let's see just
Look.
That's not that funny. Jesus. You know, normally 9gag's a lot funnier than this. I'm not finding anything that great. Still wondering, how the fuck did a generation raised on South Park and Family Guy become so offended by everything? Yeah, I know. But I don't think it's the people who watch South Park and Family Guy who are taken to the streets. You know, I think that when South Park first came out and Family Guy first came out, these shows were heavily criticized. Like, just absolutely blasted by people who just got their panties in a wad. And I think these same people, well, not these same people. It's funny enough, there's always been an authoritarian bend towards the people who are easily offended, and they just happened to shift to the other side. You know, back in the 90s, like, there was a lot of, like, hardcore Christians who hated, like, Harry Potter. Harry Potter was an interesting thing because I remember vividly people wanting to ban the books of Harry Potter because they said it was devil worship or glorified witchcraft. Ridiculous. I thought to myself, okay, here's a book that actually is getting kids to read. The one thing I think that every parent like would die to have is their kid who actually enjoys reading. And now they found a book that actually made kids want to read, and parents want to ban it. That was the 90s. Now it's the complete opposite, but it's still that authoritarian. We've always had people like that. It's just that people get offended by different things these days. And then, oh, sweet Jesus. I have no idea who she is. Slav Sunday evening. Yeah. So 9gag, for those who don't know, it's a very European website, so there's a lot of jokes that only appeal to Europeans. But, like, apparently, like, you know, the Slavic lifestyle, Eastern European lifestyle involves, what are those, potatoes or horseradishes or onions? I can't even tell, but there's a bottle of vodka there. So, and some sort of, I don't even understand it really, because maybe I get that the Slav joke is usually like, it's essentially what redneck jokes are here. Like, look at how crazy, poor, and yet destructive these people are. Crazy boyfriend got what he deserved. No, don't care. I received this, and let's see, sorry. Oh, that's right, Sean Connery died. Oh, fuck. Have a nice dream. Yeah, you know, he was always sort of a handsome young man, but he really distinguished himself when he got older. So right now we're seeing him at his peak. Men tend to age like fine wine, like they say. And, yep, he's still fucking handsome. Okay, here's where he started a little too old. You might see, and like, oh dear God, no. Where's Highlander? I want to see Highlander. I think that might be Highlander. Yeah, he's still fucking like, bamf as all hell. I don't recognize that one. But anyways, yeah, Sean Connery. You know, rest in peace. And then Vienna. My girl always says that I never take pictures of her, so I today I did. Oh, come on. You know, I'm a little disappointed. Here we go. Okay, Braun. Always good with Braun. All that's left from Game of Thrones. When all of the Game of Thrones memes vanished. When you're all that's left from Game of Thrones. Yeah, let's check that out. LeBron is going to survive long past Game of Thrones. Braun show. Hello there. No, that's... Oh, that's actually kind of a funny thing about Alec Baldwin. Not Alec Baldwin, what am I saying? Alec Guinness. Well, the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, because they had hello there. And everyone thinks of Ewan McGregor. Because in Revenge of the Sith, he jumps down, ruins his element of surprise, and just says to General Grievous, hello there. I think it was a throwback to this scene. And I did not realize that at the time when I was watching Revenge of the Sith. And I didn't get the meme. And then I rewatched the series, and here you go. It was something he said. I think it's... Oh, for God's sakes, that's disturbing. I will say about this kid, Joffrey, that was probably one of the best actors ever to take on a role of a villain. And one of the best written villains in film or cinema or television or any kind of history. Just because he was just... a lot of villains are written to be sort of, you know... Some are written really well in the sense we understand their motives. Some are written really like just one-dimensional and they just want money or they just want power. But the truly disturbing thing about Joffrey is not just that he's a sociopath, because Ramsay was a sociopath too. It's great. It's the fact that Joffrey was a spoiled brat. That's why everyone hated him. More than the fact that he killed Ned, more than anything else he did, it's the fact that he was a spoiled brat and he couldn't do anything. No one could say or do anything to hurt him. That's why I think everyone fell in love with Tyrion, because he was the one person who smacked Joffrey in the face. Good for him. God damn it, Bronn. Yeah. Bronn will live on. Bronn's my favorite. One of them. Forgot your mask, no problem. Just use use our alone now. Oh, God. That's actually pretty good. That's hysterical. Oh, man. That's the first meme today that made me laugh. Okay. The innovation of video games is now about addictiveness, not story, graphics, and gameplay. Daily quests to form a habit, microtransactions to bleed wallets, status items to create FOMO, slot machine-like win rates. Innovation for addiction has been substantial. That is very true. Video games, I'm not a big gamer, I'm a minor gamer, but it definitely feels like games. I don't think that that's a new thing, though. I think it's always been we want addictive kind of games. There's never been a time where people thought, like, at least in the business aspect, that like we just want to make up a good story and a good gameplay. So they want to make something that will get people to continue to play. Microtransactions is a relatively new thing, though. And but I think that's actually something that's I don't want to get too deep in the reeds, but one of the best critiques I've heard of capitalism, and I'm actually a capitalist, don't get me wrong, is that it's really good at providing things to people, but it's very terrible at telling people what they need or want. Like, in terms of just filling people's needs, no better economic system, but it makes people, because of the constant marketing and advertising, it's not a great substitute for telling people what they want or what they need. It sells them that dream of a lot of things that they don't really need. But that's why I don't think capitalism should exist in a vacuum. I actually believe in a much more spiritual approach to a society. That we should all be striving for knowledge, beauty, truth, and in order to do that, there's a lot of different paths you can take, but you should be striving for those things. You shouldn't be striving for material success. No. I think that we need a free market in order to provide people the best opportunities to find that truth. But the system itself is not actually perfect. The system has a huge flaw. That is that, like I said, it gives people sort of a vacuous, alienated, disassociated sort of view of themselves towards society and towards their own place in the universe. That was definitely off track. Let's get back on this. If 2021 is going to be worse than 2020, I hope you will find your true love and together you'll watch the world burn. Goddamn yes. All right. Great picture, by the way. Good movie. That's been one of the best things about 2020 for me. I've joked with a lot of people. 2020 has been the worst year for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, but for me personally, it's been a great year. And not saying that there isn't tragedy going on all over the place. I just, personally, I didn't find my soulmate. I got married this year. Started off on a really high note, and I've been so grateful to have gone through this hellish year with someone I love and someone I deeply care for and respect and enjoy talking to, enjoy being with. It would have been a travesty. It would have been terrible to have to go through this year alone, I think. So, you know, for all those out there still searching for your somebody, have faith. Look to better yourself. Don't and date with purpose. My best advice. Don't date for fun. Date with purpose. Try to understand what you want out of life. And think of the dating process as like an interview. I'm going to be choosing someone I'm going to spend my life with, so I better find people who have similar values to me and is virtuous. Find those kind of traits in a person. Yes. You should not be dating for fun. Dating is fun. Well, it can be fun. For a lot of people it's not. But ultimately, dating is choosing a life partner, and you should treat it that way. That's controversial to say these days. I think a lot of people think that dating should just be it. Whoa, wait, this is Debbie Thornburg from Halloween. Nobody knew what I was. I forgot all about this character. But damn. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying a lot of great stuff this day. Me drunk as fuck, stealing a shitload of swords. Me waking up in the morning with a shitload of swords. I don't even know why that's funny, but it's kind of funny. But ultimately, this has been a little disappointing. 9gag usually has far better memes. I'm very proud of my 9gag community for their sense of humor, but but you need to step it up a little bit, just a little bit. And then once again, sorry to hear about what is happening in Europe. I'll be sure to look more into that later in the week. But for everyone else, I just how to be. All right, I enjoy chatting it up with you and reviewing some memes. For Tan and Kara, this is Karen. Adios.